everything tonight, guys. We're talking about penises because that's our favorite thing. We love it here. We are talking about fashion. We are talking about makeup. We are with House of Queens tonight. Two very creative souls, so I'm so happy and excited to have them. This is Sip and Discuss. I am Michelle Mosley.
And I'm Carlita Hunter.
And this is a podcast for Black and brown folks, a safe place for us to express ourselves. No topic is off limits, and this is a judgment-free zone.
Zero judgment.
Zero judgment. All right, so tonight we have in the building House of Queens. It's spelled H-A-U-S of Queens. Yes, and you can find them on YouTube. Introduce yourself.
Great, ladies first. Okay, my name is Alex, but you can call me Lex. That's my Instagram name too. Easy. And I go by Hollywood J. But if you family, I'm Jordan.
Yeah, we all know Jordan. We all love y'all. We love y'all so much. So
feel that drink. That sizzle down.
So let's toast. Let's do a toast before we start to a great show. Sip and discuss. Yeah. How do y'all like the combination, whatever you call it, that I put together? The concoction.
It's cute. It's cute. Yeah, I like it.
You like
it's spicy.
It is spicy.
It's spicy. It's like a candy, like a hard.
Yeah. That was the goal. My sister put me up on that. Remember the first time we had it? And she actually had the candy inside of the.
And the syrup made it so it wasn't as spicy. Like
yeah.
Usually when I drink Fireball, it'd be like bubbling down.
Hell yeah, that shit burn my throat.
I love Fireball. Okay, so before we even get started, y'all already know if y'all follow us on Instagram, which I hope that you do, Sip and Discuss. You already know I'm big on signs. So we would like to know what sign our guests are. What are you?
I'm gonna cuss. I'm a Sag and a Capricorn.
Well, what's that?
I'm gonna cuss. I'm the last day of Sagittarius. The first thing.
Do you have a heart?
That's what I was about to say.
Actually, I left that home.
Too small.
I have a heart though. Y'all don't like Sagittarius?
I'm not talking about Sagittarius. I'm talking about Capricorn.
But I'm not gonna cuss though. I'm more like a Sag though. I'm the last day of Sag.
I don't know about Sagittarius. What you know about Sagittarius?
I feel like she got an opinion.
No, it's the Capricorn.
It's the Capricorn for us.
What don't you like about the Capricorn?
What? Michelle, the Capricorn.
Let's talk about it. I'm not informed.
I ain't even gonna go there.
You said no, nothing's off limits, so let's go there. Let's go there. Take a sip as we discuss. Come on.
Child, no, he did not.
Listen,
But you were more of a Sagittarius. But when you said when you said Capricorn,
that just made my whole heart
trigger.
It was a trigger.
Oh, you shot it all the way fine.
Yes. I will never. And the crazy thing about it is, I'm a Pisces, so when you look it up, it says that.
And you talk about sensitive.
No, I claim my shit.
Oh, you know it. Oh,
yes, I claim my shit.
A lot of Pisces don't claim that they're
no, I'm very sensitive and I fall in love at first sight. I fall in love on Monday and then Sunday I fall out of love and then I fall in love again.
Like that sometimes.
Yes, but Capricorns, yeah, I will never again. And the crazy part is they say that that's a match for me. A Capricorn, like you. It says it for you. What your
I'm a Taurus. I'm a
Oh, you love him?
She loves Taurus.
Every man I ever been in a relationship with was a Taurus.
Really?
Watch
it.
I know, right? Because the first time I seen Lex, I was like, wait, what? I was looking, but no, they say a Pisces and a Taurus can find each other. Like, it'll be a million people in a room, and a Pisces and a Taurus will always find each other. But doing more research on like the spiritual side and everything, I actually found out that Taurus, the reason every relationship I've been in, I would say 3 to 4 serious relationships throughout my life, they all been with Taurus men. And doing more research and talking to people, I found that they are connected to my trauma. So whatever I'm supposed to heal through in this lifetime, That's why I keep
running into them.
They're connected to me. But I think I switched out of them because I think I recently just healed some of that trauma. So now I'm being introduced to different type of signs now. Like my people are Scorpio, Taurus, and Cancers.
And Capricorn, because you just said a Capricorn.
No.
I can tell you the signs that I don't like.
Oh!
But before that, what's your sign?
Let's talk about that too.
Leo,
Leo, okay.
Cancer.
The Cancer Leo.
Leo.
That's we ain't gonna.
It's a Leo for me.
It was.
It's a Leo.
I'm glad you said it first. I'm like, let me just keep it.
My birthday's July the 22nd, so sometimes usually it's a Cancer, but sometimes it falls in Leo. Depends on who does it.
What do you think like the best qualities about your your sign are?
For being a Cancer,
I don't know much about the Cancers.
My Cancer's Leos.
Nurturing. Most
Very
definitely.
nurturing.
Yeah, most definitely very nurturing.
I don't know. Like, everybody love Cancers. Once you
Yeah.
get there,
I know one of their best qualities. They like to fuck.
Oh, yeah, we love it. Yeah.
Like, Cancers love to have sex.
We do.
And they're
Very
good at
sensual,
it.
and we're very good at it.
Okay, I see that. I see that.
Yeah. What y'all consider your?
I feel like I like Cancer. It's a Leo for me. I think Leos are just, they don't.
Cocky, and they don't
They're
really
cocky.
They never know. They never want to admit when they're wrong.
They're never wrong.
They
And
feel
that's just
very
like
entitled.
Yeah, that's like, what the fuck? Like, I just don't get along with them. I don't know. But I have a friend that is a Leo. But I don't know. I just.
If you're watching, hey.
You
know who you are.
It's no hard love though. Like, it's just like there's sometimes you fuck with and sometimes you just stay your distance away from.
I mean, you just have your friends. Like, you have certain friends you do certain things with. There's no shade. It's just
Yeah.
you deal with certain people in moderation. So I
feel like that's a mature way to be though. Like when you realize how somebody moves, it's just like I can't.
I can still rock with you, just like I can bring
not
in certain times, certain occasions around certain people.
Right, but if I need you, I'll let you know.
Right.
So let us know, like, describe your channel. I checked out your channel. I've been watching, and y'all need to put some new videos.
Oh my gosh, you know, this is gonna say.
Cause I was
She just ripped us.
Yes, cause I was really enjoying it. I was like, yo, they are so cute together. Like the whole vibe, the whole energy. So how and why did you guys come up with the channel?
Honestly, I feel like with YouTube, it was just something that we're trying to experiment ourselves. We don't really know. We're just kind of doing whatever pops in our head, and then that's just what it is. Sorry.
I wanted to do a YouTube channel forever, and I'm just like, he kept like dragging it. I'm like, all right, if I'm gonna be a part of it, let's do it for real. So we like jumped into it. The pandemic happened. It was just the perfect opportunity to just like do it.
Right.
Like I feel like it was like a win-lose situation because some people worked every day, so they didn't get to do what they wanted to do because they're working full time.
Right.
So now they'll be dabbled in their talents. So I feel like the pandemic happened, and then it's like, okay, now I have the time to do what I want to do.
Right.
So we waited to like the end of the pandemic, the first part, to like started, and then it was like, damn it, like we going back to work now, and it's like now we're trying to do it, trying to be creative. Now we got a hype, like we have like people that know us. We go to stores and stuff like that. People like, oh, House of Queens, and be like, hey, like living for it, and it's like the consistency of just being like full time is just like it's hard.
That's
like,
what I was gonna ask you, like how do y'all, because you both still seem like y'all really active on Instagram though.
Because I feel like with Instagram, you gotta build a following first. Like it's like you need something to bring people to your YouTube. And I feel like I'm gonna start there because people like put on the makeup and to be gay and all that. So I'm gonna do all that extra shit and then have them come to YouTube. I don't know.
That's how I
it's
think
so
we trying to do
trending.
with Sip and Discuss, like build our Instagram audience and then
Yes.
like get them over to YouTube. It's funny you guys say that, like a lot when we joined the pandemic we were still filming, but we were interviewing people and most of them were all saying, we were asking them about their business, how is it doing, and most of them were saying like, I'm doing great because it's giving me time
to actually focus on the business.
Yeah. I feel like with channels and stuff like that, especially when you start off, it's like you know yourself, but sometimes like, you have to know yourself through someone else's eyes. And I felt like with YouTube, we're still finding ourselves. Like what does our audience like? Because it's like mixed reviews, and then it's like sometimes it's hard. Like you have people that watch, people will say like, oh, I saw your video and everything. I'm just like, you didn't like it.
Yeah, you didn't like it.
You didn't support. Like you're doing so good. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know because you didn't show me love. Not saying that it's all about the love, but it's just like if you're gonna acknowledge it when you see me, like you should be able to acknowledge it on social media. So it's like it's hard because sometimes you put polls on your channel. and you don't get any interaction. So it's like, what can we put out?
Interaction just like your mom.
Yeah, and then we had like, and it was hard because
like your mom.
we were trying to put ourselves out there a certain kind of way how we wanted to be portrayed, and it's just like I dance, I do certain stuff. Why didn't I put that on the channel? You know what I mean? And he does makeup and stuff like that. So now it's like I'm glad that you asked us to come here because now you made us like, bitch, you on here. So now what you about to do?
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, I'm gonna go on the show because.
Step my pussy up.
So we're gonna get back into the channel, but for anybody who doesn't know, how did you guys meet?
You want to keep it real, or you want to do the
God.
Cinderella story?
Y'all seem like, cause I want to know because y'all seem like a match made in heaven, like for real, for
No,
real.
stop it.
Yes, when I look at y'all
Continue,
in your
continue.
channel, it's just like to find somebody. That's what my mom always says that I need to find someone who's just as creative as me and wants to do the same type of stuff I do. And I'm like, I don't see how that would work.
We didn't know we was creative until like 3 years of us dating. Like that's when it started. Like
Are you
we
serious?
really started. Yeah, because the first 2-3 years we were getting to know each other first.
Yeah, I mean, I know I was creative.
Well, yeah, I know it was creative too.
Yeah.
But like, we both knew it was creative.
yourself.
Like we didn't like join together until it was like, I mean, dramatic. Maybe 2 years into the relationship when we actually finally moved in together. That's when it was like, oh shit.
Well, we moved in together like 4 months. Like
our apartment away from.
Oh, okay, separate. Okay,
separate,
yeah.
like you
On
know,
our own.
On our own.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
So that's when we started to be creative. But when we met through social media. Yeah.
Alright, so we want to hear the spicy story. We don't want to hear Lex's sweet, laid
This
back
is spicy.
story.
I'm gonna keep it 100. We met on social media, and then from there he needed something. I had what he needed. And
Don't say it like that.
I know, right? Because he wanted something.
So honestly, this is what happened. When we first started talking, I was actually talking to somebody, but it was like,
I forgot what that
it was a situation. Yeah, you try to forget about the
Okay,
part.
yeah.
It was. I was talking to
Totally
someone,
irrelevant.
but
Totally
yeah.
irrelevant. But go ahead.
And it wasn't, you know, you just be in a relationship and it's like, okay, we doing it. It's like it's okay, but you just deal with it, whatever. I was in that situation, but I felt like it was coming to a close. So he came around and then social media, and you know, you like liking pictures, heart and stuff, little comments. Oh, beautiful. He kept saying stuff like that. And then I saw he posted a drink, and I'm like, oh, cute little drink. He posted it just to be cute. Didn't even drink at the time. And he was like, oh, I'll make you one. So then like, he picked me up with the flowers, and just like, was doing cute stuff like that.
That's that Taurus.
Picked me up when I'm from teaching and stuff like that. It was just cute little like corny stuff. And then like one time he came over and he was like, all right. When he said goodnight, he was like, all right, goodnight Hollywood. And I was like, oh, that was clever.
That's how Hollywood became.
That's how he became Hollywood?
Yeah.
Oh.
Boy, for real?
No, I was giving you a moment. I was like, you having your moment. I was rolling with the punches. Like, he's like, for real? I'm gonna hear about that later. I'm gonna hear about that later.
So is it like, how different are you guys? Because Lex seems like the laid back one, and then you seem very dramatic, but then sometimes on a video, Lex kind of comes out of, yeah, he kicks up a little bit.
It's the weed.
Right.
I feel like we're both like different. That's what makes us together.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. That may sound so fucking cliche.
I feel like
but
the
it really
opposites like balances
balances
out.
out. Like he's real like, and I'm just like, baby, bring that down to like 5. Right. And that's just how it is. But then I let him do him though. Like I don't ever stop him. Like don't. I was like, if you want to shine, bitch, shine. Like it's, you know, it is what it is.
I think that's so important in relationships. That's what I've been knew that. I just had to find someone who knew that. But I'm learning it too. Is that we have to live outside of our relationships.
Right.
Like
you have to keep your own
identity.
life and identity.
And
and then you can't rely on your partner to make you happy, to do all of it. Like all of that stuff is stuff that you're supposed to come with before you get into the relationship. So nobody feels like every move they make depends on whether you gonna be happy or not. Like, bitch, I have to live. I have to be happy too. So I love that you said that. Like, I let him, he lets me.
Yeah. Because I hate when people try to control, and that's one thing people say about Taurus men. They control. And I'm like, bitch, I'm not like that at all. Like, I don't control him. Go ahead, sit. We're disgusted, so let's sit.
Every Taurus man that I've had some of them where they try to really, really hide it. And eventually it explodes if it's something that you haven't taken care of. I had a Taurus man that actually went to anger management classes, and he went through the whole process, and he totally was a different person afterwards. Like, I suggest every Taurus man.
First of all, this one has a temper.
They do.
I do have a temper.
Taurus men do. Oh my goodness. They are the sweetest, will give you the shirt off of their back. Like, they are the most sweetest. Like, I love me some Taurus men.
Out there, she's single.
Yeah, but that temper, baby.
The temper is like, isn't that like a turn on a little bit though? You don't like a little bit of aggression?
I used to get my ass beat, so no.
Oh no. She's like, oh no.
No, I mean.
Too soon.
Yeah, right. I'm so triggered. No, but sometimes, no. Sometimes it can be when you know he's not like that. Like, my last was a Taurus. My last boyfriend, he was a Taurus. And, for him, yeah, because he was such a teddy bear. So every once in a while when he would assert himself and be like, listen, no, we going to, yeah, that was a turn on. Because I need him to be that. But 80% of, 95% of the time, he was this smushy teddy bear, always smiling. And you know, you want that person that's going to be like, smack your ass but open the door for you at the same time.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and the drink has my eyes. Like, you feel, you know when you feel your eyes getting low.
That's why you missed the cup. Like,
I missed my mouth.
When my liquor hit me, it hit me right here. This right here.
Oh, that's how
it started getting loose.
And I see her, she be going like she started going.
Out of the two of you, who's like the person that would get arrested or like the fighter out of the two of you?
Carlita.
Why would you say me?
I would say you. I'm not a punk. Like, I'm definitely not a
I probably
punk.
would pop off.
But I am. Yeah, she pop off.
If something pop off, I'm calling you because you just look like.
Yeah, like she's the pop off. I'm the more like, I'm gonna try to make sense of it first.
See, but you're Pisces though.
And you're a poet. You're gonna start talking some shit that's gonna be like, oh, that bitch poetic as fuck. Like, okay.
Yeah, it takes a while for me. Like, I've learned how to really deal with my anger. And a person that I don't know ain't really gonna take me to that point anyway. Like, it's the people that I love that I'm gonna sit there and scream. Yeah, and scream and argue with. Like, a stranger.
I'm a licensed gun holder, so somebody put a fucking t-shirt.
So I'm just putting my gun
out there.
Have an RIP on somebody's t-shirt. I'm not arguing with nobody. I paid too much money for my gun. And I mean,
I want to go so bad.
Describe your YouTube page for someone who's never ever seen it. Like,
alright, so our YouTube page is basically a DUI / makeup / funny, I guess, personality.
Gay, personality. Any hashtag that you can think of, boom, that's us.
That's
like,
us, yeah.
So how did you get into makeup?
I got into makeup because, I don't know, I just started doing it and I loved it. And then I got a job doing makeup, and then one thing led to the other, and I loved it.
Yeah, you like
that's just really how it was. It just happened.
Y'all videos are like the makeups. I watched one night on Halloween. I think it was Halloween or before Halloween. Y'all did it live on Facebook. I watched the whole thing while I was cooking and drinking. Who like you? I forget who y'all was, but your face was like with
me. I was doing the most. I toilet paper.
Yes, he taller paper.
Smiley.
Oh yes, that shit was scary as hell. I was like, I have to wait and see what this is going.
We were watching a show. It's a show called Legendary. We actually watched it today, the finale of it before we came here. It's a show called Legendary. It's like Vogue. Megan Thee Stallion's on there hosting. Law Roach, she's a designer in fashion. You literally just put the toilet paper in the face, went live, and it actually was like, it was a thing that everybody was gagging over. I was like, oh, this is cute. Just like, sometimes on the wing stuff is just always like better than when you try to plan it out because you start getting in your head too much.
Yeah. What's the craziest look y'all did?
Honestly, the video I just posted the other day, but it was on Instagram. It was just like me being in drag, and I had tits and a wig, and it was really putting myself out there. So that was me.
For me, it was either the Halloween one with the toilet paper, or it was the Grinch.
The Grinch. Oh yeah, y'all have to go look at the Grinch one. And it's like, it's so amazing. Like, y'all do such a good job, like Hollywood style quality stuff.
I don't think people realize how much talent it actually takes to be able to create those looks, because it's not just simply like, oh, I'm fucking throwing some shit on my face. Like, it's the building of the whole thing, and then actually planning it out and actually seeing it come to. Like, I don't even know, and I'm a creative. I'm a creative too.
Right.
So I know, like, it's hard for me to see, like, what it's going to. How is that going to turn into that? Like, how we gonna get there? Like,
Trust the process.
Yes.
And then you and me saw, like, what, the video was like 15 minutes. That's like 3 hours. Like, we sat there.
Yeah, but
like,
that's what I'm saying.
You have to really want to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
You need to edit it out.
But I encourage anybody to, like, try something. Like, I love, like, people should do, like, the sip and paints and everything, because everyone always feels like, oh, that person's so talented. And it's like, so many people disregard themselves and think that they don't have the talent until you try. Because, like, even with that, the Grinch, we were just trying it, put the stuff on, and I was figuring out as I was going in live, you know what I mean? Like, the toilet paper one and everything is just like, just put yourself out there, experiment, like.
And y'all family must really embrace y'all, because, or somewhere down the line, somebody did something, because for y'all to just be so passionate and put yourself out there like that, like, that's amazing to me, because it's the people that sit home and they want to do what you guys are doing, but they're so afraid, especially in our area, what someone is going to say about them. And it's like, I was just telling somebody that's really close to me, they're debating on doing something, and I was like, listen, at the end of the day, you're the only person that you have
stopping you from doing it.
Yeah, and you have to make you happy. This person don't have no kids. I'm like, you gotta make you happy. You don't got no kids, no husband. You have to make you happy. So I think it's great that you guys are doing this. Also, so my dad told me, because I was into acting real heavy in my 20s. Like, I would go to New York for auditions and all types of stuff. And my dad told me, you know, one day I was like, I'm leaving. I'm going to LA. I'm packing all my stuff in my Ford Escort, and I'm driving there. I'm mad. I don't know who I was mad at, what I was mad at, but I was like, I'm tired of staying in Jersey. And my dad said, you don't go to LA until LA calls for you. So do you feel like now that we have social media is so big, do you feel like, you know, because social media now, people are becoming celebrities overnight off of social media. Do you feel like there's still a need to go to LA when we have social media, or you can just stay right where you're at?
I feel like traveling, my bad. I feel like not everyone needs to go to LA, but I feel like sometimes people are creative and they base their opinion or their talent off of the area. And like, you guys know personally, like, no shade, but all shade, this area is not really that supportive.
Right.
If you're doing anything unique and stuff like that, people don't always acknowledge it until everybody else is jumping on the bandwagon, and then they think, oh, that's dope, it's fire emojis and everything. I just feel like you can't base it off this area. Travel places, meet people. I love going on vacation, and like, I feel like everyone should always travel. If you don't got no money, have some money to travel. Even if you're going somewhere like simple like Miami or something like that, because different environment is therapeutic. Even if it's just for a weekend, you know what I mean? Being around different people, different energy. Because sometimes you're around the same energy and you wonder, like, why do I feel this way? Like, you know what I mean? Why do I feel like I'm not in a bad mood, nothing's wrong, I just feel like I need to get away, you know what I mean?
And I feel like if you're going to LA, I feel like it should be a purpose. Like, what is your plan? Don't go in there and be like, all right, I'm here, now what? Like, you need to go and be like, I'm going to this bar, promoting my shit, going here, and like, that's just how you do it. People just assume like shit just happens just because your face, you're cute. If you just have a cute face, what else you got? Because there's a million people that have cute faces. Right? You need to come with personality, face, and talent.
And it's hard. You never know what makes you go viral.
Right.
Sometimes you get,
it could be you eating chicken in the fucking camera, and that's all of a sudden that shit make you go viral. When you've been doing faces and videos and poetry,
you didn't hold content, all this
sitting there editing for like 15 hours, and like, you thought that was gonna be the
thing,
thing.
saying your feelings, and you went viral.
Right.
Yo, I picked up a local rapper. What is his name? Johnny C or something like that. This is a while ago. He's popular around here. I think he's a little Italian kid or whatever.
Shout out to Johnny C.
Yeah, I'm probably saying his name so wrong. I'm sorry.
She is, because we know Michelle.
She's definitely
saying the wrong thing.
But he's on my the poet page or whatever. So he does rap. He's a rapper. He did all these rap videos, and he literally made a video about his dad. He recorded his dad on TikTok talking about he about to make soup or something. The video got more views
than anything he ever put out, and that shit is disheartening.
Was it, with no shade, but was it a good song?
What, his music?
Yeah.
No, he's
It's
good.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Okay, that's good.
He's good. But I was just
I put you on
like,
the spot, my bad, Johnny. Or Jason, whatever. What's his name?
We don't know.
Something with a J.
If you know his name, drop it below.
Right.
but that's crazy. I know you guys have people tell y'all all the time, like, why are you still here?
First of all, I don't know, people think that's a compliment, but that's so annoying. It's like, why aren't you guys famous shit? I'm just like, why didn't you post it? And like,
Right.
it's like,
Right.
if you want me to get there, help me get there. You know what I mean?
Repost, like,
It don't
all the
cost
stuff
you
that's
nothing.
free.
Right.
All the stuff that's
You just
free.
asking for free shit.
Right.
We ain't even asking.
Or you get the ones that inbox you saying like, yo, bro, can you shout out my thing? Can you post it? But I'm like, you didn't even post my thing. Like, you know what I mean? And it's not really tit for tat, but it's kind of like half class a little bit.
Meanwhile, people that don't even care about them, don't even know they exist. They're buying their merch for $300 and $200. Just like
Shouting them out for their birthday.
yeah,
Right.
kind of. Girl.
Shouting them out for their birthday. I like that.
That's shade.
Is that-
That's shade somewhere.
Should we sip on that?
No, seriously, they will shout out a celebrity before they shout out
Oh
somebody.
yes.
They these celebrities don't give a fuck if you give
At
them.
all.
It's a million people on social media saying happy birthday to Beyonce. And you think she
cares.
care about you?
All she cares is you coming to that concert.
Your friend that then showed up to your fucking whack ass mixtape.
Why they say gotta be wet?
You sleeping on their couch?
Right, you done borrowed sugar from them and shit, and you can't even get them a happy birthday.
They be like that.
It's
They really
Talk
be like
about
that.
it. Talk about it.
Y'all gotta do better.
In one of your videos, you were saying how something, if I misquoted you, I'm sorry. But one of your videos, you were saying, like, sometimes it's not hate, it's constructive criticism. And I feel like we have done that word, everybody's saying, like, we've just played hating out. Like, sometimes, so elaborate on it. Did I get it right? What you
Yeah, I
saying?
think I said that.
Oh, you probably did.
Yeah.
Oh, girl, you better watch my videos. I just feel like even when someone says like a hate comment on your post, just take it as constructive criticism because you're not perfect, and I don't think I'm perfect at all. So
As long as it's constructive criticism.
Like I say, if
Yeah.
some bitch tells me, "Ew, your wing liner is crooked," I'm gonna be like, "Thank you," and I'm gonna fix it. Unless it's not crooked at all, then bitch you just say.
I'm about to say.
But like
Yeah.
stuff like that, you don't pay attention to it. Like you just don't give the energy to that because that just gonna make you look like a bad person at the end of the day.
And your lace front is crooked.
Yeah, like
You're the best friend, show it.
especially if your lace
It's
front's
not
crooked.
invisible.
Or wear
Yeah.
wedges. No, what I'm saying.
I just-
Yo.
appreciate the wedges.
Jordan be getting on people. I remember one time Jordan was like,
No,
I hate when bitches don't get their feet done all year round. I was like, oh.
But for real
I'm with
though.
you.
I get my feet done year round, but I was just like, damn, Jordan. Then he said, y'all bitches said,
I'm like, I seem like a bad person.
no.
I mean, no regrets. I mean it, but like when I hear it, it's like, damn, I said
Like,
that.
if you have your feet out, they need to be done.
And you know, our parents. African American, especially parents. Your parents better make sure your underwears and socks didn't have
Oh,
elbows.
yes.
You never know if you
Conversation.
don't ever leave this house.
Right.
Like, you
Right.
never know if you're gonna get in a car accident
Right.
or something
Yeah.
like
That's the
that.
number one thing. You're gonna get in a
Yeah.
car accident.
Right.
I don't know how many times I've never been in a car accident
Right.
for them to see my underwear. But
Right. But
But
like,
what do you have?
I've always made
Alright,
sure
so
that my underwear were okay.
right.
what do you have
Yeah.
against fishnets and shoes?
I like fishnets.
You said
fishnets and sneakers?
no in high heels. It was something like the girls be taking.
Oh, she's talking about when girls do the photo shoots with just fishnets on and it's their feet.
No shoes.
and no shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like. I mean, I'm sorry if you do. I'm like, at least you're in nature. I don't like barefoot, like sexy photo
No,
shoots.
you know what it be though? It be girls that they'll do a lingerie shoot barefoot. I'm like, if you're gonna be sexy all the way. Put the fucking heels on. Put the pleasers on.
Right.
Don't be barefoot with your flat foot.
I don't want to see your dry
toes,
soles.
the cords,
Like, I just
the-
know.
like, no.
I'm gonna show you
Do
how
the whole
much you
illusion.
know.
But you know what I'm talking? Because you know when you wear a fishnet has that line.
Yeah.
Cross.
So when I
Yeah.
see you when you're being sexy, I don't care how sexy your upper body is. When I see your foot beveled to the side and it's like this, and then it has the line right there, it's just not sexy to me.
Right.
It's like,
I agree.
so, you,
And I feel like
videographer, do you know what I'm talking about? He's
like,
giggling.
no disrespect, but I feel like gay men are the best people to take advice from
You gay?
when it comes.
On the weekends.
So, wait.
advice from when it comes to being like
But you know what's
sexy
so
and
crazy?
lady
'Cause
and
girls would ask us for advice and
You
won't
don't
even
take
take
it.
it.
Right.
If a gay guy is
They
telling you
won't
put
take it.
these shoes on, not these, that should tell
I'm
you
so
something.
glad I finally have a gay guy to help me. I'm trying to help you, and then
And
you
you're
don't
not
want to
taking it
take
out.
Taking it out. I know.
And you still look a mess.
Well, it's because people don't want to get out their comfort zone. They
I was
want
gonna say,
Yes.
I think we
That's
should
the
take a shot.
we should.
A shot to you guys.
Your shot of.
We sticking with Fireball.
Oh,
Ain't no, we not mixing. You
I'm
always
listening
want
to
me
the
doing
ball.
some other
We
stuff.
always
Now she does that. My last question, then we gonna get into our game. Now I know y'all both are in relationships. Well, y'all in a relationship together.
damn, like what you trying to say? That's how rumors get started. But go
It's the
ahead.
alcohol talking. How do y'all feel about dick pics? We love it here. Y'all know we gotta talk about the dick.
We got two opinions on that.
Yeah, come on, let's
Oh,
hear.
let's hear.
We want to hear what
I know
y'all
what
think
you're
about the
saying.
dick pic.
What do you feel about receiving dick pics?
Alright,
You
if you're
go
gonna
first.
send me a dick pic, one, the angle has to be right.
Be groomed.
Go
ahead.
Please be fucking
Be
groomed.
fucking groomed.
Say it for the
Ew,
people
ew.
in the
First
back.
off, even if you groom, your dick looks bigger when you groom anyway. Like,
Oh, he giving y'all
Wait,
free game. Free game.
Wait,
If you have hair,
but
you
wait,
can
but
do it.
groom, but not clean like a baby.
no.
I don't want like
like
12 year
little stuff,
old.
like
I don't want
little
something you
stuff.
12. You know what I mean?
Groomed.
You need to have some stuff on there. Yeah.
Yeah,
little-
groomed.
yeah.
But I don't mind a shave either.
And
And
at least
not bald.
you
I
know,
have to see body.
like give me like a
Like, give me
goal.
this angle.
Like
That's what I was gonna
Give me
say.
this body.
I don't like just like just a
Like your dick.
just the penis right there. I'm just like, ew, because dicks like we like dick, but dicks are not
Oh my god,
cute.
remember back in the day?
Thank you. You are my fucking people.
No.
Everybody always gets on
Michelle
me.
always says that.
Dicks are
Now look,
ugly.
I have seen some that are cute.
See? And I told her I've seen some beautiful dicks
So
as
did
well.
I ain't never. I mean, I seen one dick that was pretty, but the nigga lied on me and said that I
So his
fucked
dick is
him.
ugly.
So now his dick is ugly. He decided to pull his dick out because he thought I was gonna see his dick and didn't want to fuck him. But
So question for y'all: do you like turtlenecks?
No.
no,
like turtlenecks?
No.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Well, I'm Puerto Rican, so that comes with the package.
Yeah.
Not all the time.
Not all the time.
Well, I like wearing
True,
layers,
true.
so. Oh, wait.
I feel like
Yeah,
you
your
have to
dick
pick a
is not
struggle.
getting
When it
sucked
comes
to
to
me. If it
Yeah.
has
He said it's not getting
turtle-
sucked to me.
No, I'm not sucking the turtleneck. I'm not doing
I don't think that's
it.
because you don't know how to suck it. That's why.
No.
You got a challenge.
I-
Anybody that got a turtleneck, drop your information in the DM.
I don't like the way it's.
Because people always say when they don't like something, it's because they don't know how to do it.
No.
I will agree. I
I'm-
will know.
I'm a good dick
If you have a guy that has a turtleneck, you didn't
It's
tell
so
him
different,
it smells.
though.
I don't think some guys know.
No, it really is different.
You gotta clean it. You gotta pull it back. You gotta clean it.
It's a whole clean. Like,
Yeah.
you have to know how to
It's like having a pet.
properly
You just
clean
gotta just extra
yourself.
steps. Like.
Yeah, I like circumcised.
I mean, so
but
do I,
nothing against. So Jordan, what do you feel about dick pics?
Okay, I like a dick pic if it has some like I like body and I like dad. Anybody that knows me, I like dad bods. You chunky. All the videographer has.
She was just talking about dad bods last week. About dad bods last week.
Yeah, I love a dad bod. Like,
Yes,
I love
yes.
But like a dad bod
Yes.
is just like it's hot
I love
to me.
it.
So if you give me like the angle and there's some chest and there's some of the body in there, that's what I want to see. And I actually prefer video than pictures.
I'm expensive beef too. I prefer video.
Now, do you like random dick pics though?
TJ.
Random.
No, alright, so like we're
Yeah.
gay, so obviously when you're gay, you go on social, you go on gay apps and stuff like that, Grindr, the bloops, you know. And I don't like when someone writes you and the first thing they send to you is a dick pic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Like,
just shows
who-
who you are.
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
that's the STD right there. Like you didn't even say your name. You don't know my name. I don't even got a picture on my thing, and you dropped a dick pic already. Like
Right.
that's your introduction. No man.
Yeah,
No man.
I can't. That is such a turn off for me. I hate it. That's why I don't have
We don't like
Messenger.
unsolicited.
I don't
we
have
talk about that all the
Messenger.
time about
Yeah.
unsolicited dick pics.
Yeah, I don't have Messenger on my phone because I'm tired of dick pics and I'm tired of phone calls from random people.
People call
Like,
you.
Why
Yes.
Wait, on social media? Like,
Yes.
like on Facebook Messenger?
do?
Yes.
Yes.
That's creepy.
Look, and I was just trying to explain to my son earlier how that is the equivalent to somebody busting through your chirp. You remember going to church? You remember you answer your chirp, and the next thing you know, somebody
I
just
don't know
busting
nothing
through like.
about chirps.
Don't try. Bye.
Girl.
Listen, you had
I
a
know
chirp,
what the button.
and yes, and then if you didn't answer the chirp, they could bust right through and just
Are
start
you
talking. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
it's the equivalent to that right now.
Yeah, I don't know what girls or men are answering these random calls because obviously it's working somewhere. I say the same thing with dick pics. These random motherfuckers, it works somewhere. That's why they keep
on doing it,
keep doing the dumb shit. I don't.
How y'all feel about sending like, it's like, or like coochie clicks? Coochie pics a thing?
I don't need to listen.
Wait, I have a question. How do you take a coochie click?
It's a tongue twister.
God, did you just say that?
Can we say that?
Like,
It's a tongue twister.
I don't
Literally.
Coochie.
I don't think I ever took a picture of my coochie.
But like, if you were, how would you take it?
And plus, ill. Like, no offense to coochies, but like
yeah, I'm not really like.
You're talking about
I think coochies are not really photogenic.
they're not.
Yeah,
they're not.
I'd rather just stand straight and just take a picture of my whole body than be trying to like
angles. That's just a lot of work for that.
And then it's like it's gonna be bad, like shadowing, like the light.
Yeah.
Like,
and then the way my pussy is, it's a little.
We have not.
poetic pussy.
Yes, right. It tells a whole story. That sounded bad, right?
Shot the clip pics.
Shout out.
Oh
Clip
my
pics.
God, clip pics. Clip.
Now I
Clip
can't drink
pics.
this straight.
Yo, she funny as hell.
Ugh. Oof. Chaser, I'm sorry, I'm a bitch. I'm so mad I didn't think about it before. You saw the thing that said if you breathe out before you take the shot, you don't taste it? I mean, we took it already, but...
It's a goddamn lie.
I have a question.
Yeah, 'cause we tried it and I still tasted it.
I have a question for y'all.
Yes.
What do y'all feel about straight men getting their ass ate by a woman?
That's a good...
That has been a topic on Facebook right now for for a whole week now. They've been talking about, in this group that I'm in, they be talking about that. Like, one of the questions was like, would you, if a man asked you to eat his ass,
Hell
would you? My whole thing with that is, don't ask me to do shit. Make me want to do it.
I agree.
And don't ask for something you're not trying to do in return.
Oh. Say that again. Say that.
And make sure your butt is clean. Don't be asking. Because I'm sorry, straight boys don't. Because some people think, the water just ran down there.
No.
Look at your finger up in there.
Listen, somebody said they did a survey and they asked boys, they walking around with a camera and they asked boys, do they spread their butt cheeks when they wash?
Is that okay to be asking?
If you think about hygiene-wise, it should be an issue.
Especially 17, that's when you're right.
Like 90% of them said no. So the girl was like, yeah, nobody should be eating a man's ass because they don't know how to clean properly.
And there's nothing gay about cleaning your butt. Like, if you have someone else cleaning your butt, okay, that might be a little suspect. But like, if it's your own butt,
if Timmy Tim is cleaning
the fingers, yes.
Right.
You have to go up in there, shit. You have to.
But I think like men exaggerate so much and are so uncomfortable about their butthole. Like, first of all, your what's the name? Your G spot.
I was gonna say that.
Is in your butthole. So like,
see, he got it what he was doing.
Yes, be free with it. Like, sex is supposed to be free and just fun, and you supposed to do.
But it's easier said than done. Like, society makes it like makes men feel
less
masculine if they enjoy it.
That's why I hate the question. Do you think it's gay if you want to wear the fucking pants? Wear the fucking pants. It's not gay. Just wear it, bro.
Yeah, like everything is gay now. Like, is this gay? Is that gay? So, but one of them was real funny, and I don't mean to insult anybody.
Girl, it's a judge-free zone.
But somebody, your sister.
Damn, why you gotta put her on blast? Hey, sis.
No, reposted. Somebody said, "Is it gay if a straight man goes to bed with a big T-shirt on and no underwear?"
Like Winnie the Pooh.
The guy is that we do that.
I do that every night.
But y'all gay.
So it might be gay, but
I'm trying to think. I'm just envisioning it. Does he have socks on or no socks?
If he has on socks, that's super weird. I feel like if you sleep with socks on, you're like a serial killer.
So wait, does he have socks on? So he's an oversized shirt, no underwear. Is it socks or no socks?
I don't know.
We don't know. Does it make a difference?
It does, that's a little weird. Like,
it's weird to me. I don't know how I would take it if my man came to bed with a big T-shirt on and no underwear.
oh yeah, that's what you're gonna do, right?
Yeah, I sleep naked.
That's what I was saying. I sleep naked.
I sleep naked.
Maybe he get the chills at night or something. Like, I don't know. Like he want to be naked. Like you ever be like?
No.
You ever be hot? You ever be hot and like? I was just about to say that. You put it out and just like, I'm cool now. I'm cool.
All right, y'all, leave comments. I want to know, do any of our men guests, do y'all sleep without boxers?
Well, you're not supposed to wear underwear when you go to sleep.
You're not. Women aren't supposed to. I don't
Men
know
are
about,
either. We can get. Well, I'm gonna say we can get yeast
That's
infections.
supposed to be tight because you could lose like.
You're not supposed to have nothing cutting like. No spandex.
Okay. So I also have another theory.
Okay, go ahead.
That I go by when dating or talking to someone, getting to know someone. Like, if you are extremely like so verbal and just have to let people know like, oh, that's gay, or I don't like him, or I'm not going to that event because it's gay, or like it's like. Example, the cameraman don't want to film us because we're talking to a gay couple. Like, I feel like straight men who do that are suspects.
Right.
They're very insecure with their sexuality. And I like try to stay far away from them.
I wouldn't say they're suspect. I mean, hey, whatever you want to do is up to you. I just feel they're just insecure and they look at us as a threat. That's what I'm thinking, because we're just so open and like
they're everything.
We're just like
you're everything that they want to be.
Exactly. That's how I take it.
Open and free.
Yeah, and they just be like, I fucking hate him. Why you hate me? Because I look good and I'm over here stunning these hoes and I have all these girls with me and you think I'm fucking them? Like, that's literally what they be thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I just never got, even like aside from just gay and stuff like this, when people are racist, it's just like, that person being whatever is bothering you that much. I never understood, like, why does that bother you?
You
like,
consider people being homophobic racist?
It's on the same,
but
yeah, like, it's just like when someone just has so much hate, or like some people, like, I just don't get, like, why is that that person that you don't even know?
Yeah.
You at the red light, you look and you see a gay person, or you see like somebody kiss and stuff like that. It's just like, why does that bother you so much? Like,
that's how much it costs for you to mind your business, though.
Zero.
Exactly. It's for free.
I'll be waiting for somebody to come to me and say some shit though. I'll be ready. Like,
well, we have to learn as Taurus and as Pisces not to react,
I feel like I would
respond or just ignore, because people be looking for reactions. People be having a bad day and they be wanting to. It's an exchange of energy. So now I'm upset. I'm gonna make you upset. Now I've exchanged that energy.
Now I feel better about myself.
Now I feel better. I feel like one of the things I'm learning about myself and my signs, like, it's crazy. I said it when I was little. Like, I will never give someone, because I'm a lover, I'm a Pisces. I am in love with love. I will never let someone take that away from me. That's giving someone too much power over my life. Like, you made me feel some way for a moment, but I'm going to learn from it, or I'm going to just try to let it go. But I'm still, guess what? I'm about to get on to the next relationship, or I'm going to fall in love with the same person. I feel like it's the same way when somebody calls a name. I worked at front desk. I was called a monkey. I was called a black bitch. And it was all type, and I had to learn how, listen, working at I've been a stripper. To this day, I still say the most degradingest job I've ever had was at the fucking front desk.
Like casino?
Yes.
Especially in
violence.
Oh, the worst.
Yeah, like, but I had to learn how to just be like,
and being African American, I just feel like it's hard. I mean, we always like, it's hard because it's harder, yes. And it's like, we're not trying to play victim or anything. It's just like, people know how we're viewed and they put you in those situations. It's like, you come for me, testing me, and then if I react to what you're doing, now I'm an angry black person.
Yup, I'm the
It doesn't matter. You're always gonna be the angry black person.
No matter what, it's just annoying.
There's always gonna be that one person that's gonna try to push you to do that angry black person.
And I work retail, and I know it. People throw the cards down, and it's like, actually, you can pick that card up and put it in the reader yourself.
God bless
retail
you.
is the worst
retail
job in the fucking world. I'm tipsy right now. I can feel that shit. My piece is vibrating.
Sip and discuss. We have chicken that we're gonna eat after this. One more serious question.
Oh God.
Do you feel as though transgenders have it harder than just straight out gay?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because people will automatically call them men, even though they're envisioned they're a girl. People would just say,
people are
just very hurtful to them, saying death threats and stuff. So I feel
like it's even harder if like you're a very passable trans, because a guy thinks you're a female.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, usually if you see a guy who's interested, we're gonna take it to the next level. And now it's just like, oh shit, like now I have to let this person know if you didn't get the full surgery that I'm packing what you packing, you know what I mean? And that is something that a lot of them get killed for, or you know what I mean? Or sometimes they get killed after the guy's still does whatever he does, you know what I mean? So because you might run your mouth, you know what I mean? So I feel like that I'm gay, you know I'm gay, you know what you're getting, you know what I mean? I would hate to be a person that he thought I was a girl, now if I'm not, he might hurt me, he might not hurt me. I really like this guy, and then now it's, you know what I mean? So
how do you feel like a trans woman or man should say how they are right from the beginning, or do you think that's like fuck their blessings? Like, what do you? I don't even know how I would feel about that. Because if I was trans, I would feel like I would want to tell the person before I start fucking with them.
And when you're trans,
but then a lot of them don't, because once you say it, that's kind of like, oh, I don't want to fuck with you no more. But you gotta like make them fall in love with you and then say, I have a dick or whatever.
Me and my friend had that discussion, and one of the things that he was saying was that he thinks that people should like throw hits. Like test the waters, see how they feel about transgender first.
Smart.
And then if it's like straight off the bat, they talking shit about them, then you know, whoop, can't let them know. Because once, like you said, like once you put that out there, you know,
it's hard to take it back.
The ball's in your court at this point.
Me personally, I don't know if I always say, I feel like I'm a pansexual, because I feel like if I was to meet someone and we are talking and we're vibing, and then I find out that he used to be a girl, at that point I'm in love. I'm a lover.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
So at that point it's like, what am I?
It's more about the connection at that point.
But do you feel betrayed about that? Like, would you feel like, do you feel like you couldn't trust them?
True.
Like, if you didn't tell me that, like, what else are you not telling me?
Me personally, I don't think that I would feel betrayed.
But that's
because I know how hard it is. I consider myself bisexual. I know how hard it is to be open about something like that with a total stranger. Like, even though I've only been in one relationship with a female, and it's not something that I just like go out and, you know, I'm openly about, but still I know how it feels to tell complete stranger. Everybody's not going to accept it.
How was the relationship with the girl?
I was like 18 years old.
Oh, you didn't even know what love was yet.
No, I knew what love was, but it was a relationship with a girl who still really wanted to be in the closet. Me personally, I just have one of those things where I look at the whole situation. You know what I mean? I don't just look at it for face value. You're telling me because you were scared to tell me. You know, especially you're telling me before we're intimate.
Do you feel the same way about like bisexual men? I feel like a lot of females like out in public they talk about it, but a lot of females deal with situations that they know about it, but it's different when the public knows about it. So like, are you a person that's like, could you deal with a person being bisexual, or do you think that's a thing for guys? Because I feel like it's accepted more when it's coming from a girl than it is with a guy.
It is. It's most definitely. I had a conversation with a friend. About that too. I was like, it's so weird, and I talked to my sisters about it, because I would never like openly tell my mom like, yeah, I'm bringing this girl home, and because I feel like women are more accepted. I'm getting a little tipsy. Women are more accepted than men. Like, it's okay for women to be gay. Nobody really looks at them like that. As far as a man, I've had a man tell me that he's been with a man before. And tell me that it was just something that he tried. And
did you feel differently about him?
Absolutely not. I respected him more because he didn't have to tell me that. You know what I mean?
I feel like
that takes a lot of balls too.
Honestly though, but like when you be honest with people, that's what made us closer. Like when we moved into our new house or our new apartment, we basically just flat out said what we wanted to say. Something happened there.
It's okay.
Okay. We flat out said what we have to say about what we did in our past, and then
let that dirt out so we can move on to the chapter.
The ghost is, what do you call it? The guy's out of the closet, and once you do that, literally, you make two decisions. Either you make it work, or you just
decide.
You decide, like, okay, we're gonna make it work because we love each other, or we just let it go here and then we move our separate ways. And that's just the decision we made, and we decided to stay together and work it out. And
7 years
honestly, that made our relationship a lot stronger. That happened like 4 years ago, and we are today.
I feel like a relationship, the key to a relationship, as corny as it sounds, is to be best friends. Like, if you have a friend, people always say it's cliche, whatever,
no,
but when you have a friend, that's what makes the relationship last. Like,
I always say my best relationship that I ever had it started off as a friendship. It was such a strong foundation built. Like, it always just seemed like we were having fun. Mm-hmm. Like, we really legit were having fun together. And there wasn't no secrets. It wasn't no reason to have secrets. Like, you're my best friend. Like, we talk everything to each other. If I can't tell you, who the hell else am I? It's the person I'm laying next to every night.